Hello and welcome. My name is Ali Goff. I'm the owner and founder of Goff Legal. We do estate planning and trust administrations here in California. I want to take a little bit of time to talk to you about why getting your estate plan signed is not enough, why that is not the end of the road, that is part of a bigger, longer road. And not to say that super ominously, but honestly, the thing I've been contemplating and that we've been experiencing since I started my firm almost 11, 12 years ago is that signing the estate plan is just one piece of this sort of bigger puzzle. The thing that we see the most and the thing that ends up causing a lot of frustration and a lot of expense and time delay is failure to fund your trust, failure to actually update beneficiaries, update account names, change things into your trust. This could be real estate, business assets, promissory notes, investment accounts, your deferred accounts like IRAs and 401ks. And I have numerous videos on how important it is to make sure that you update your beneficiaries and your trust. If you've worked with our office, you know that we've sent you a checklist and we've probably sent you a follow-up email and maybe even called you after that to say, hey, have you actually funded your trust yet? Have you done this homework? Some of you might have hired our office to take this off your plate. That is a service we offer. If you didn't want to deal with all that paperwork, you can hire our team. We will handle that for you. But it's more than just that. And so I want to make sure that you understand, even after you have your estate plan done, there's some things that need to be done. One, this is a living, breathing document. It is not set it and forget it. I just record another video on what you need to do if your estate plan is 5 years or older, and it's time to come in and get it reviewed. And when I say reviewed, it's not just the legal components. Some of the things that we do differently here at Goff Legal is we ask you about sort of your whole life plan, not just does your estate plan work, but what are the other areas of your life are you working on? Are you challenged with? Do you need resources for? I sat down with a wonderful gentleman who needed his estate plan updated because it's been in about 15 years since his wife passed, but also was in need of some additional assistance, some home organizing, some bill pay, some meal prep. You know what? Not a single lawyer he'd ever worked with had ever asked him about his needs beyond just his sort of death plan. And not to say you shouldn't have a death plan, an estate plan, or an incapacity plan, but there's so much more to it than that. And that's one of the things that we do differently. Why? Because I'm passionate about it. And I get really frustrated when I see people and families come in with a set of documents that they didn't do anything with. So if you are the person watching this going, I signed my estate plan, good job. Seriously, that's a really big hurdle. You've done it. I'm really excited for you to have that done. Step 2 is, are you going to continue to manage that? Pay attention to it. Make sure you have a digital asset list. Make sure that you have pet instructions. If you have guardians, filling out the letters to your children and letters to your guardians. There's so much more. And if you're like, I don't even know where to start, book an appointment with one of the attorneys at our office and we will walk you through that. We will tell you exactly what the options are and offer for us to take some of that off of your plate if you'd like. We don't have to. It's simply an invitation because we know you have a lot going on and this is our area of expertise. This is what we do. We can also connect you with a number of professionals who don't do anything we do. We're not CPAs. We're not financial advisors. I can't fix a car to save my life. I'm not even sure how to manage some of the stuff that goes on in my house. But I know a lot of people who do, who can help you and support you. So today's message is make sure that you're getting your whole life plan looked at. Make sure that you're following the instructions your attorney has given you on funding so that you can go enjoy your life and make things much, much easier in the future. Thanks for joining me. Our website is gofflegal.com if you want to check it out.